beat the Mavericks behind 24 points from LaMarcus Aldridge. A lot has changed in a year. Where do you evaluate? How do you evaluate where this team has gone since then, and the shutdown and the bubble, and now this season?
I think we've grown tremendously as a team when you think about what we've been through in this past year. All the adversity, all the challenges, all the mental toughness things that we've had to go through with the COVID stuff, with the injuries, with the bubble, and how much we've grown in that sense. It's been quite the year, obviously. And we've got, young guys who have experience because of all of it. So, we're forced to kind of grow up quickly. They're forced to grow up quickly in this kind of environment. So when you look at the whole year as a big picture, we've come a long way. The young guys, obviously, Keldon and his development through all this, obviously injuries and being able to be healthy again helps. And then the new pieces that we've added this year too. So it's always the big picture with us and especially with Pop and how we can keep moving forward.
Thanks, Tom. Let's go to Jeff McDonald from the Express News. Jeff.
Hey, Patty. Pop before the game let us know that you guys are going to proceed without LaMarcus going forward. Just sort of the team's reaction to that, and were you guys surprised at that news, or how are you guys taking that?
Team's reaction. It's one of those tough things, obviously, but I think from a team standpoint, it's one of those things that we just got to roll with obviously who we have, and we can't have let any other distractions kind of come into play in that sense, and just go out there and execute and compete with who we got. And I think everyone respects that. And as for LaMarcus, it's one of those things. I think he might be the longest teammate that I've had in my career throughout the NBA in Portland and in San Antonio. So. He's obviously well respected with this group in particularly, and every team that he's played for. So, you, as a teammate, you just wish the best for him and hope that the next chapter of his journey, works out for him. He's a hell of a player, hell of a pro, and he's shown his ability to be able to be, a multi-year All-Star, with which he is. And again, that's the opportunity that he has. So for us as a team, it's one of those decisions that happen, and we've just got to focus on ourselves and what we can do to be able to move forward together as a team and make a good hard crack here for the playoffs.
When he signed here 6 years ago, it was a pretty big deal. I mean, the Spurs don't normally sign free agents of that caliber. Can you just speak to what he's meant to this team, this locker room, in the 5.5, 6 years that he's been here?
Yeah, he's obviously well respected throughout the whole organization. Not only this group here, but all the groups that we've had over the years, down to the Hall of Famers in Tim, Tony, and Manu. So for him to have that opportunity to come here, for me personally, never take for granted. Have loved every opportunity, that we've had with him in the locker room and on the floor. But he's well respected, and I think that's one of the biggest compliments, I think, as a player is to gain that respect from your teammates, on certain teams, and he definitely had that throughout his whole time here in San Antonio, and for him moving on, I'm sure that will be the same thing no matter where he goes.
All right, thank you, sir.
No worries.
Thanks, Jeff. Let's go to Tom Morsborn from the Express News. Tom.
Patty, Pop, noting another great effort by DeMar, called him the glue of the team. Do you see him that way? And how well can you comment on how well he's been playing since returning?
Yeah, definitely. It's a good point. For us to know that, when he gets into that frame of mind where, he believes that no one can guard him, and he can go and get a bucket at any point in time. It's obviously good for him. It's good for the team. And we just need to find ways to be able to complement him in those situations. But, he's been playing at an incredibly high level. and continuing to do it no matter the different defenses that are thrown at him. So, a professional in that sense too, about being crafty and finding a ways to adjust to that. So, again, this was we probably didn't play for the entire 48 minutes, and he helped us out of the hole there at times, DeMar. But we just got to, keep grinding. I think that there's a lot of good things that we can take out of that loss, and some things that we need to clean up, obviously. But DeMar is definitely a massive piece, and will continue to be if we're, if we want to be successful in the postseason or to the postseason.
Finally, what's it going to mean to you guys to be in front of fans on Friday night?
Oh yeah, this is going to be really exciting, and something that I've looked forward to for a long time. Obviously, being here tonight on the road, you get a sense of what it could be like. But just really forward to letting our fans have an impact on the game, which is what we've missed for a long time now. I've said it before about that energy in the air that our fans are able to create. And it's guys like, Keldon, everyone on this team that are able to feed off that energy and really put it onto the floor. So, we've missed our fans for a very long time, and we definitely can't wait to have them back and be all in the trenches together to, pull out some good wins at home.